Mike. Well, good afternoon, and what a beautiful, beautiful place this is. It's really, really nice that you allowed us to be here to make this announcement. It is a really big day, not only for the Secretary of State's office, but for the people of Michigan. I'd like to formally announce a new group of expanded online services, and we call it ExpressSOS.com. What does this mean to the people of Michigan, to the customers? Well, many of them won't have to come to the Secretary of State branch offices anymore for many of their transactions. It's an online, no wait, Secretary of State office that's open 24/7. For the first time, they won't have to come to our branches for things like changing their address. For the first time, they'll have the opportunity to go online to renew or replace a lost driver's license. And you can order online your license plate tabs right up and even past your birth date. Can't find the title to your vehicle? Same thing. Stay home. Do it from your local library, or do it on your lunch hour or on your laptop. For anyone who's had to take a number and stand in line at one of our Secretary of State offices, this is a big deal. As Michigan's new Secretary of State, I came into office with three major goals. One is to streamline government and cut costs, to improve customer service, and to implement election reform, which I just announced last week with the Secure and Fair Elections, or as we call it, SAFE. After I was elected, we did an independent secret shopper survey of our Secretary of State branches. And we found, in some places, 1 hour wait, 2 hour wait, and in one case, even 3.5 hour waits. That simply is not acceptable. Years of ongoing budget constraints really have taken their toll. My predecessor cut from 173 offices to 131, and we continue to cut and look for additional money-saving initiatives. Our staffing levels are an ongoing challenge, like many people's are. We are down 30% of our staff. That's the same levels that we had in 2002. So I want to be very clear. Our employees are doing an exceptional, a great job. Each year, about 10 million people visit our offices. Of that number, believe it or not, 6.5 million people like to visit us on their birthday. We really would like them to stay home, enjoy themselves. That's out of the 9 million tabs a year, so only 2.5 million people are actually doing it through the mail, because I think they do what I would do and do is set it on the counter, go back and look at it, and there's not 2 weeks left between their birthday and when they get back to it. So we have 6.5 million people now that will be able to go online, as well as the other 2.5 million, and order their tabs and take a receipt off their printer and put it in their wallet right up till their birthday at midnight and even past. Nearly 700,000 people in the state move every year. Isn't that amazing? It's a lot of people inside the state. And they have to come into our office and change their address. Not anymore. They can do it online. ExpressSOS will allow most of the customers to do online transactions, which of course will save them time, it'll save them gas, and frankly, it'll save them a lot of frustration. In fact, since mid-September, we've had over 100,000 people successfully conduct transactions on our new ExpressSOS.com during the early test launch of the site, because we shared this new site with our friends and family so they could test it out for us. To encourage broader use and awareness of ExpressSOS, we're also rolling out a low-cost, kind of on a shoestring campaign with a few billboards, a radio spot, and of course, online ads. The message, ExpressSOS.com, an online, no-wait Secretary of State. And I'd like, Mike, if you would, can you, this mic, if you could play our new radio ad. We think it's great. See what you think. It's only 1 minute.
Okay, sleeping bag, check. Food rations, check. Yes.
Harold, why are you packing? I thought you were doing the minivans place.
Almost ready to go, hon.
Go where?
The Secretary of State. You know what the wait's like there. Man's got to be prepared.
I told you to escape the wait by going online, not go wait in line.
Huh?
There's a no-wait Secretary of State online at ExpressSOS.com. Anyone in Michigan can log on and renew their license or plates, change their address, order another driver's license, register vehicles, titles, or even watercraft.
Register anything?
Almost anything you register or renew in person, you can now do online.
Now you tell me.
I did, the first time we had this conversation. How about I just write it down for you? ExpressSOS.com. There. That's the only thing on your list you'll actually need.
ExpressSOS.com, made possible by the Michigan Secretary of State.
We like it. We hope you do. This project really has been in the works for a very, very long time. In fact, when I was a state representative, I voted for the project's funding with an appropriation beginning in fiscal year 2004. At the same time, the project was called the Business Application Modernization, or BAM. Once I got into office, I teamed up with Governor Rick Snyder and the Attorney General Bill Schuette to get this project expedited, and I'm so grateful to both of them for their support in getting the project moving along. In February, I also met with the state's new Chief Information Officer. His name is David Bean, and with our partners at Hewlett-Packard, we worked to put this initiative into high gear. 7 years is long enough. And so we're very proud today to tell you that anyone can go online now with ExpressSOS and do many, many services from their home, in their jammies, at their convenience. It wouldn't be possible without really our dedicated Secretary of State staff, as well as David Bean and his team and our partners at Hewlett-Packard. I want to give special thanks to Mike Seneco, our Chief of Staff, because he's the one that oversaw the ExpressSOS project starting in January, and he never complained, and with great enthusiasm he rolled up his sleeves and he made it work. And I'd also like to thank Tracy Ward from Communications. It's with her leadership that we have some of the promotional material and for our online services. It's called DBA Worldwide in Rochester, and they really did it for a stipend. They developed the ExpressSOS promotional campaign, and they went far beyond really the call of duty for the people of the state of Michigan. Really, most of us came here that are sitting here kind of late in the game to this project, but right away we mobilized, and through sheer force of will, hard work, and determination, we delivered. And we won't stop here. This project includes several phases to further streamline even more services. And with any new technology, we expect that there will be some challenges moving forward, but we're committed to improving customer service with the expansion of online services. ExpressSOS.com does just that. So again, I'd like to thank each of you for joining us today as we really usher in a new era of online services with the Secretary of State's office. Thank you.